Warm welcome to you from myself, Steve Falconbridge, joined by Fergus on camera. We are out in Chuma in Sabi Sands with the degrees of 33 degrees Celsius and 89 degrees Fahrenheit. It is a nice warm day. The sun is beating down. We have developed a bit of a sweat getting the vehicles ready, but we are excited and we are out on a mission. I am joined out there by Scott Dyson. He's on vehicle as well as Taylor, and we're going to try and show you one of the best game drive safaris that we can. Please feel free to send through your questions to @SafariLive or #SafariLive and follow us on the YouTube stream. Send through your comments and questions. See how we can accommodate you. This afternoon, I'm going to go and try with Fergus and try to find that beautiful Tundi and her cub. It's been a while. I was watching the videos from this morning and she has grown so much. So that is my mission this afternoon, to go and have a look, and obviously whatever we find along the way. Scott has given me some rough directions, so we're going to see if we can manage to relocate on that beautiful animal. So please jump on board in the front row seat with us. Come and have a look, and while we go, we're going to jump over to Taylor, who's already found herself a big 5 animal.
I know, can you believe it, starting off the sunset safari with my favorite animal? But there's one to the right that I want to show you that's even more exciting, because it is having a little bit of a mud wallow. How cool is this? Now, of course, this elephant is way more important than me introducing myself, so we shall watch it for a little bit. And then I will say hello at some point. Although you already got a glimpse of my blonde ponytail. For those of you that are just joining us for the first time on Safari Live, it's great to have you on board. Remember, you can chat to us. All you got to do is #Safari Live and then talk to us via the YouTube chat. But I'm Taylor. That's my name. And behind the camera, bringing you all the most amazing things, is Senzor. And we're going to be heading to Chitwa, but our attention was drawn by the elephants. So that's what we're doing first this afternoon, is watching them. And we're right on the boundary as well. We're lucky to catch them before they crossed over to an area that we may not venture. So thank you, elephant. This is a young bull that we're looking at too. It's just the 2 elephants here so far. The rest of the herd could have crossed on already, or perhaps it's just 2 members in this herd. Hello, little boy. A little bit cheeky. I don't blame him, though. Probably the heat. I also get a bit grumpy when I'm hot and sweaty, but he should be feeling much better now as he's glistening in the sunlight from all that lovely mud. Very cool. Hi, guys. So I don't know if it's mom and youngster, but you seem to be a bit too big to be a youngster. But that cow, just to the right of him, looks like her mammary glands are starting to swell. So perhaps that big bulge on her side is not from devouring on today's grass and leaf buffet, but perhaps there is a young calf on its way. How nice is this? Now, Senzo, when are we going to see your favorite animal? When are we going to see the lions? Today. Senzo says we're going to see lions today. Let's hope that he's right. That was quite a nice thing that elephant did. I don't know if you saw it. It sort of grabbed a piece of grass and then, there we go, sits on it again, wiped it on its body. I don't know, perhaps the mud is like a salad dressing? I don't know. Coat the leaves with some mud and then eat it. Now, Sam, I feel like you're issuing us all a challenge today by saying that the mud is nature's sunscreen. It is indeed. And if you do find yourself in need of some sunscreen and you can't find any, well, there we go, lather on the mud. Although I don't know if I'd want to use the mud that elephant has just used. Normally it doesn't smell particularly nice, and I don't know what kind of parasites and things may be in there. But we've got a goal. We've got to get to Chitwa, and I'm hoping that massive body of water that is at Chitwa, of course, Chitwa Dam, is going to attract some more of these elephants. But Steve has got the same idea today with the heat. He's going to be chasing after watering holes. Let's see where he has arrived.
Thank you very much, Taylor. We have found ourselves at Chelapan, a very small watering hole on the Twin Dams Road coming south from camp. And we have found ourselves a couple of comb ducks, otherwise known as knobbed-billed ducks, and they are lacking the very characteristic big knob on the top of the beak that the male will have in the breeding season. So what I can assume is that possibly it's a female with some juveniles, or there is a male that is not breeding at all. But the one on the left looks a little bit more Derby brown than the one on the right. But what a nice reflection that is. They are standing in a little bit of shade, enjoying some wind coming off the water, and it just goes to show how a small pan like this, which was dry not so long ago, the nutrients washing in from the surrounding, you will slowly start to see vegetation growing in this as the plants start growing with the influx of nutrients, and that is what these ducks are feeding on. They are also known as filter feeders, so they're able to filter small vegetation particles out the water with their sort of filter-like beaks, which is quite unique for ducks. The only other birds species that we know of that can filter are flamingos. So really nice to see them. It's my first sighting of some knob-billed ducks in the last while. And what have we got there? Ooh, 3-banded plover. Puma thinks they're very odd. Puma, you should see what the male looks like when he is breeding. He has got this very large disc shape on his beak. I would show you on my phone, but I think the screen is not going to reflect it very well. But there they are. They're quite dab looking at the moment. I'll actually try and get a picture for you. But they are quite interested in the impala that just walked off. There were 2 male impala enjoying the same shade as they were, and they are constantly looking in the direction. See if I can find you a nice picture. Comb, I don't know why they're called comb ducks, but knobbed bill makes it very easy. The comb duck is the old name. Let's see if we can get this Ferg. Let's see if we can get the reflection on here. Look at the size of that knob on the top of the beak on the male. Apparently that is extremely attractive to the females, which I find quite bizarre. But each to their own. You can see sort of the flecks. Oh, sorry about my head. You can see the flecks on the neck, which are quite characteristic for this duck, with that sort of dirty whiteness to them. Ooh, what's that calling? A little alarm call of something on the floor here. So yes, they are quite strange ducks, but when they fly in profile, they've got such an amazing sort of shape because that big comb or knob on the top there. Okay, so Mr. Dyson is up and mobile, and he would like to say good afternoon.
Good afternoon, hello everyone. My name's Scott. I'm teamed up with Dave, and we're in a rush. We are looking for a leopard. His footprints were right behind us, very fresh, and we've heard some monkeys' alarm calling. So we are hoping that sooner rather than later we are going to be able to work out exactly where this leopard is. Not too sure which male it could be. Maybe Tamba, maybe Hukumuri, maybe Tingana. A lot going on with the male leopards here on Djuma at the moment. And I'm hoping that these monkeys that we heard alarm call a little bit earlier continue to do so. Steaming. And this was the area where the Hukumuri male was finishing off a kill yesterday. Taylor's already put through her guess. She thinks it's going to be a Tamba, a young male. I didn't have a good enough or long enough chance to check those tracks properly, and like I said, they could have been Hukumuris, but interestingly enough, Hukumuri male's got quite distinctive toes. Some of his toes are longer than the others, especially his back right foot. His back right foot, this toe is considerably longer than that one, and that's abnormal. Rexon pointed that out to me the other day. Rexon's one of our wizard trackers who we spend time with on foot. Okay, it's time to go off the road. I want to try and work out where these vervet monkeys are. They were chattering away. And if they're still around, they'll hopefully be up in a tree and looking in the direction of where that threat was. We can just stop here for a moment and enjoy these inyalas. Francis in Israel, you say it could be hukumuri, and only time will tell. Hopefully, we will in fact be able to find out who it is, and then we will know who is correct, Taylor with Tamba, or Francis in Israel with the hukumuri male. Now, inyala are quite big antelope for leopard to take down. How cool is this shot? A tangle of heads and horns, all different shapes and sizes. A great display, actually. Small, medium, and large. Well, medium, small, large. If you were to go in order. And large, well, medium, small, large. If you were to go in order. Wonderful. As I was saying, they are quite big prey, but not too big for... Wonderful. As I was saying, they are quite big prey, but not too big for a male leopard. Too big for a female, but definitely in the ballpark for a male leopard. Now, where could he have gone? Too big for a female, but definitely in the ballpark for a male leopard. Now, where could he have gone? I've been really surprised by animals and their alarm calls and how often it can vary. With and their alarm calls and how often it can vary. With some inyala bulls, just like these ones we're looking at now, this guy's flaring his nostrils. These ones we're looking at now, this guy's flaring his nostrils quite effectively. The leopard walked probably about 10 or 15 meters quite effectively. The leopard walked probably about 10 or 15 meters past him, and he didn't even let off one bark. Now that is not very past him, and he didn't even let off one bark. Now that is not very good. If his girlfriends had have seen him doing that, they would have been extremely, extremely disappointed. Good. If his girlfriends had have seen him doing that, they would have been extremely, extremely disappointed. What is this guy chewing? I'm wondering if he's chewing a marula fruits. I think it could be. He's been going at it. Chewing. I'm wondering if he's chewing a marula fruits. I think it could be. He's been going at it for quite a while. Let's see if we can see in his beak there. Hey, buddy. You also... Let's see if we can see in his beak there. Hey, buddy. You also getting a bit flary nostriled, eh? Showing off. I wish I could twitch my ears like an inyala. That'd be a nice party trick. Also getting a bit flary nostriled, eh? Showing off. I wish I could twitch my ears like an inyala. That'd be a nice party trick. Okay, guys, we're gonna probably move on from these inyala, keep snooping about, try and find out where the vervet